know everything ain't smiling then, but one day you gon' have to understand. I'm hella closed off, I don't want no kin, and I damn sure ain't gon' move if you try to go command. You gotta wait, take your time.
Hey man, what's good with y'all boys, man? It's Matt back with another video. And in today's video, I mean, y'all know I've been grinding my player for a minute, trying to get my ball control up. I just hit 96, got +1 ball control, and I have 86 ball handling. So now I can go over some more moves for y'all boys. So I know a lot of y'all know how to do the momentum crossover. The game's been out for a minute. I'm recording this on October 12th, the day after my birthday, bro. You know, a lot of people know how to do the move, but today we're finna go over the momentum crossover for those that don't know how to do it. Every year I try and make a video on every move so that if you guys want to look and research any move, you have my channel as a disposal for that. And I make playlists. If you go to my channel, I have a playlist for each year, all the dribbling tutorials. You can feel free to use all that to your extent and use it and, learn moves, whatever you want. I try to make my channel as easy to navigate as possible. So in today's video, now that I'm able to record it, we're going to go over how to do the momentum crossover. So first things first, you're going to obviously need to know that you need 86 ball control. So that's why I'm able to make it now. If you don't have 86 ball control, you can't do the momentum crossover. 86 ball control is how you speed boost. So when you can speed boost, you can do a few moves. I'll list them off right now. You can do the momentum crossover. You can spam the momentum as well. You can do the reverse between the legs. You can do the 360 behind the back or the ballerina twirl. And I'm pretty sure that's all I can tell you right now. I don't know if you can do park handle moves. I know you need Hall of Fame tight handles, but I don't know if that requires 86 or not. Anyways, those are the moves you need, bro. So those are the moves pretty much that you can do with 86 ball control. Now I'm gonna get into this tutorial real quick. First things first, I gotta get my wheel spin going real quick.
Hey yo, what the
Alright bro, so let's get into the My Court right now. First things first, comment down below if you have any questions, like the video, and if you want to sub with notifications, that would be greatly appreciated. We do these tutorials and helpful videos all the time. If you need anything, comment down below. I will help you or even make a video on something if I see a lot of you having questions. Alright, to get into this tutorial, first things first, let's go over the SIGs. The SIGs are not as important for a move like the momentum crossover, but I know a lot of people always want to know what SIGs I'm rocking with. And let me just say, I change my SIGs up all the time. I actually was going to change up my size up package or my escape to Pro 4 because I want the Allen Iverson escape. But when it comes to doing the momentum crossover and all that, really your size up, your SIG size up, whatever size package you have really will affect how fast or slow your momentum crossover is, depending on the player you go for. Now, I am not an experienced standstill dribbler, so I don't use a lot of momentum crossovers. I'll keep it a stack. So you probably want to shoot over to someone like Mir Finesse's channel or some standstill dribbler, figure out what's the best momentum size up package. And then for controller settings, I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all boys. Pro stick, function, and orientation, you gotta have default and absolute. I just went over why you can't curry slide the other day. It's because you don't have default pro stick function on. Having it for dribble moves can actually make it worse, believe it or not. Now, I would explain it to y'all, but I don't want to waste y'all's time. Long story short, feel free to use my SIGs if you want to, but feel urged to put on my dribbling settings. So now, let's get into the tutorial. Alright bro, so to do the momentum crossover this year, there's actually 3 different ways you can do it, and it's really all up to you. And actually there's 4 if we're gonna be real here, but you're probably only gonna consider 2 of them, okay? So you could do the momentum crossover the same way you did it last year if that's what you're used to. So you could do it by holding the right trigger, holding turbo, and flicking your right stick to the left, and then your left stick to the left, but you hold your left stick to the left. So I'm gonna flick my right stick left, and right after that, I'm gonna hold my left stick left and run that way. That's just a simple momentum crossover. You flick your right stick to cross the other hand. You hold your left stick to control your direction off the crossover. And if you do the right stick and then the left stick like a boom boom 1-2 punch, just boom boom like that, you're gonna get a momentum crossover and you can keep running that way. So that's the classic one from last year. That's the exact same. If you're used to last year's, you just want to know how to do it again, you've probably already figured that out by now, and nothing is different. So just know you need to have 86 ball control. But on the other hand, you can do the momentum without holding sprint. So just flicking your right stick and then your left stick. And notice right here on my size up package, it's actually a little bit slower, but it's, you know, it's wider. Like if you were to spam this, you'd create way more space. And that's because of the size up package I have on. So like I said, I can't tell you guys the best size up package, but I can tell you the difference between each move and what affects it. So my size up package makes my non-turbo momentum crossover wider and slower, which can be good depending on how you want to play. So you have to assess it yourself what you want. But you can do the momentum without sprint by flicking your right stick to the opposite side of the ball hand. So I flick my right stick to the left and then left stick to the left. I mess it up there, but I'll do it again for you guys real quick. I'm going to flick my right stick left and then hold my left stick to the left. And that's it right there. Same thing to the right. You're flicking your right stick to the opposite ball hand and holding your left stick to the opposite ball hand. Now those are the two ways to do it while aiming your right stick to the side of the crossover. This year, moving crossovers now are done by flicking your right stick up. That moving crossover I just did was by flicking my right stick up. But what they didn't tell you is that you can also momentum by flicking your right stick up. Now I doubt anyone that's been doing the momentum crossover for the past few years has any interest in learning it by flicking your right stick up. But if you do, you can do glitch momentum cancels out of double crossovers, which I'll show an example later in the video for you advanced dribble heads and you standstill glitchy combos, bro. This goes for standstillers and ISO dribblers, but anyways, you can do momentum by flicking your right stick up and then your left stick, you aim it to the side you're running to. So in this case, I flick my right stick up and then I aim my stick to the left, my left stick to the left, as in right there. So for those people that have trouble spamming the momentum, flicking the right stick up might actually prove as an advantage because you don't have to go right, left, and time it. All you do is flick your right stick up and you go this way, up and you go that way. You know what I'm saying? You only have to aim your left stick and it's not even a flick. You're holding left stick. So you can just spam your right stick up while aiming your left stick left, right. You can go back and forth. So you have the right stick up to do the momentum and then you have it to the direction. Now the right stick is actually a little more simplified, so it proves as an advantage. So you can do that while holding sprint or while not holding sprint. So to break things down very briefly, I'm going to go over why you might want to use the right stick up, but in case anybody was lost there, the two momentums you can do this year, one you do by flicking your right stick and then holding your left stick to the direction of the ball hand. So I just did them both to the left right there, right stick then left stick, right stick then left stick. You can do it like that, or you can flick your right stick up and then hold your left stick to the side. So here I'll flick it up and then go left, and then I'll flick it up and hold right with the left stick. So you can either do the momentum by putting your right stick up or to the side of the ball hand, and you can do both moves with or without sprint depending on what you depend. It changes the speed of the move. Alright, that's the most important thing. Now, if you've made this far in the video and you're looking for some advanced things you can do, and you want to know, like I said, why would you want to use right stick up for the momentum? Well, if you do a double crossover by flicking your right stick up, you can cancel that move with a lot of moves. I showed off the double crossover curry slide, like that right there, even though that wasn't a curry slide because I don't have the right SIGs on. That's just, you know, the slide behind the back real quick. But you can flick your right stick up 3 times and your double crossover will get canceled by a standstill crossover like that right there. I went to do a double crossover and I just did a regular standing one. Now if you keep that in mind, I just explained to y'all, flicking your right stick up can do the momentum. So if you want to do a double cross and then cancel that with a momentum, you can do that by using the right stick up momentum. So I'll probably break that down in a future video in more of an advanced dribbling tutorial. But for those of you guys that are even aware of canceling double crossovers and are somewhat experienced dribblers, I would recommend learning the momentum with the right stick up, or at least getting adjusted to it. Obviously it's not too hard to learn for you guys, but it's worth getting adjusted to. So anyways, bruh, that's pretty much everything about the momentum crossover. If you've made it this far and you've enjoyed the video, please like, sub, when noti's on, do all that. I will be making more tutorials to follow this up. I'll go over the momentum spam in more efficiency. I'll go over the momentum behind the back because there's many versions of the momentum behind the back this year. They have the original from 2K19, the one from 20, the explosive one is just a lot. So I got a lot of moves to go over for y'all boys in the future now that your man's has got 86 ball control. So make sure, bro, make sure you stay tuned. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, bro. If you're having a bad day, hopefully I made it better. And if you're having a good day, hopefully I kept that same energy, bro. It's been Matt Radiant. I'm going to catch y'all boys later. Like, subscribe, and notice on, and I'm going to catch y'all boys another time. Peace out, boys.
Lately you've been on my mind like all the time. Trying to get you out my head.